Today we're going so deep we're gonna see daylight on the other side. Here's an original idea: 1 click equals $1 and our ball gets closer to the ground. But for $11 we get an upgrade.
Now it's $2 per click.
But we can also buy our first drill for $50, which is just as exciting as it looks. It's literally a piece of wood on a circle. The faster we click, the faster it spins, so we can definitely break something with this logic. So that was drill north, this should be drill south, right on the opposite. Now we got 2 sticks destroying the dirt. And I would imagine we're gonna get some pretty wild things on our ball eventually. Drill west. And before we get too deep, let's upgrade our clicking power as much as we can. Now we get $7 per click. Hold your breath. Are you ready for this? Drill east. 4 sticks, 1 ball. Oh, we get auto rotate. $250. Now I don't actually have to play the game anymore. I can leave. Auto rotate is about as fast as my brain, so we're gonna have to help it along with some clicking. And I can buy a swing for $300. Oh, it rotates back and forth. That's fun. I've got a swinging ball of doom on a string and we're headed straight to Australia. Or whatever's on the other side, I'm not really sure.
I know Australia's upside down, so I assume it's that.
We've already made $1,600. I was having so much fun clicking I didn't even notice. Or sell. Income plus 10%. Drill north is the cheapest, so we're going to start to upgrade that because obviously it hits a new level and turns into a better piece of wood. Obviously all wood gets an upgrade when it turns into dimensional lumber. I'm not sure if we hit the bottom of the mine or what happened there, but we're now on mine level 1. I wonder if we get more clicking power, do we spin our ball faster? It kind of feels that way. We're up to $11 per click and our ball is going very, very quickly. So let's see if we can upgrade the rest of our drill parts up to their next level. This one's going to get expensive, but the more powerful it is, the faster we drill downwards and the more money we make. Spike number 3 is dimensional lumber as well. Now 1 more to go. So we did hit the bottom of the mine. Now we're on mine level 2, so we should find better and better stuff. We're also going to take scaling for $1,500, all damage plus 10%. Damage seems to correlate exactly to our income because as soon as we got extra damage, we got extra coins as well. So I feel like it would be stupid not to do that again, and we're up to $13.2 per click. Mine level 3, we've got new ore over there. We're really starting to chew through the ground now. This gray ore is probably worth a lot. We're going to see if we can upgrade the next drill. Now we got 4 pieces of the dimensional lumber. We are clicking a lot, so let's upgrade that once, hopefully soon twice. We'll be over $15 per click. Mine level 4, every level we're getting more and more colorful ore. The more color, the better. Drill north is going to upgrade hopefully to its next level very, very soon, and we're going to find out what's after dimensional lumber. 26 hard-earned dollars later, and we got a shovel. An actual digging tool, imagine that. Luckily for us, this is one of those games that allows you to use an autoclicker at insane speeds. The downside of that is, if an ad pops up, you definitely commit to watching it in a hurry. So, we're going to get the crystal chance to spawn. There's a 0.2% chance of that, but it's got to be valuable, and a 2 times reward for 3,500. So we definitely need to keep our eye out for the crystals, and hopefully eventually all the ground is made of crystals. For now, let's increase our damage one more time. That's an extra 10% damage across the board. 16.9 per click. And we've unlocked a dangerous new skin. Okay, ore cell is what increases the damage of those guys. I believe they're at 18 now. If we click that, they go up to 19.5, so we'll click it again and more damage. I think we're overdue to increase our swing power quite a lot. Now we'll really get side to side and break some rocks. What do you think happens if we spend $18,000 on auto rotate? Does it actually go quickly? Well, it definitely goes quicker. I wouldn't call it quickly, but nothing seems to be in much of a hurry except my auto clicker. My digging instruments are destroying the dirt pretty quickly though, so that's a good sign. As per usual, we must make a mockery of this. Drill S, you're getting upgraded to shovel level. Drill W, you will soon be a shovel. Mine level 7, we're getting some emeralds. That's going to help our income scoot right along. As for now, we got $37,000. We're going to spend that on drill W and drill E. 4 shovels of doom, going all the way to the bottom. We really chew through the dirt this way. I'm starting to suspect that most of our income comes from our auto clicker, so we're going to upgrade our clicking power this much. So now we're getting 25 per click. And we have a new kind of ore again. This one looks like a lily pad. It's hard to see past all my money. We've made $100,000 for the first time, so let's increase our damage by 20% and then the ore chance from these guys by that much. Now they're doing a ton of damage while my clicking is doing almost 30. And on this floor, mine level 10, we get a blue ore, which is worth even more again. We're going to increase our chance of getting 2 times things, so now we have an 8% chance to get double everything. Or 2 times ore is maybe how we get 2 times ore. You can see how that might get a little confusing. Whatever the case, we now have a 20% chance of double ore, 1 in 5. I'm pretty curious at this point to find out what comes after shovel, so we're going to spend a lot of money, and we got a better shovel, an iron shovel. Minecraft has taught me so much over the years. I'm seeing a lot of different readouts because different stuff is obviously worth different amounts, but the Iron Shovel is obviously the best one we have so far. Since these are just flat 10% bonuses, the more damage we have, the more these are actually going to be worth it. Like we can get all of our damage up another 10%. That's actually huge. Now we're up to 30 click damage. One coffee later, we have $650,000 to work with. I think it's logical to spend that all on clicking power and make that number even bigger. We'll go from 30 damage to 38. But then we still have $200,000 left over, so we can click that and then we're over 40 damage. $833,000. Let's see if we can afford what comes next for our shovel. A golden shovel. Aside from that, let's increase our swing a little bit so we're really getting side to side. The auto spin is actually getting really strong, so let's spend $220,000 fixing that. That almost doubled in speed. So between my super clicking and the golden shovel, we're going places. Mine level 19, we're finding lots of even gold ore. We have $820,000, so all damage is going up by 10%. And we're going to increase the ore sell value a whole bunch, and then we're going to get a higher chance for 2 times ore. So that's really pushing our income over the top. So even with the booster on, even with finding these rare crystals, our income is not going up quick enough. I want so many digits I can't even fit on the screen anymore. But before we do anything crazy, we're going to spend $600,000 on auto rotate. I just want to see how fast it starts to go. So we need to prestige at this point, but we're going to get a 456% bonus. And for some reason that means we're making $5.6 per click to begin with. I've noticed something a little odd. We're still only on mine level 1, but if I prestige again at this point, I already have 270 prestige points. So I think that's based on income. So this, I think, grows exponentially. So I think we have actually good potential to break something with really, really big numbers. For now, I'm just going to keep upgrading damage and clicking away. Okay, so it really didn't take long to save up $5 million, so we can upgrade our damage at least once there and our clicking power that much. So even at this, we're clicking for 311 already. We could do it that fast. A few minutes later, $7.7 million, so we can upgrade damage again. And again here. That's getting expensive, but we're up to 340. The prestige points seem to be slowing down at this point, so we're actually going to prestige again for a monster bonus. I'm not sure how that's calculated, but we're already doing 30 per click. And this is with 0 upgrades. That was probably because my bonus carried over. I didn't think it would, but we already have $250,000 and it's been like 10 seconds. It doesn't take long before we can already add 50% to our prestige. Now our base is 54.2. So the fastest way to do this is just prestige, and within a few minutes we can have over 500 points really easy. So because there's something wrong with me, I've gone ahead and used this high speed prestige to get myself up to 15,000 prestige points. That means at my base, with my bonus, I get 304 per click. So we're 304 times where we started. So those few clicks already earned us $5,000, so if we go like that, there's $23,000. We could buy more clicking power, then we could do it again. There's $300,000. And then if we buy our way down to the damage upgrade, we can already spend $1.8 million on that, and then we go like this, and then we have $1 million back already. So this is obviously a little bit of a quicker way of doing it. Now per click we're already getting 10,300. So now we can finally make those big numbers we all dream of. Damage upgrades are getting expensive, but I can increase my clicking power, so now we're up to 18,000 per click. The next 10% damage is 11.2 million, but I mean we've already made that, which puts us up to 18.75 per click. And 25 million for the next upgrade, 19,600 per click. And I just spent another 18 million on clicking upgrades, so up to 22,400. The upgrades just keep coming faster and faster. We're at $58 million, which is enough for another 10% damage. So we're making about $1 million per second right now, which is pretty good. We can spend $35 million, taking us from 24 to 26-ish thousand. But I kind of want to see what happens if we spend $37 million on auto rotate. This is its basic speed. After spending that money, it's up to 2.9. And we've created a windmill of doom, and we have $10 million left over. Look at it, it just plows through the dirt. It's moving so fast that I could probably get away with upgrading only one of these, and it's going to start to be absolutely insane. So there's a golden shovel, which is going to melt everything in front of it. Now we're onto a pickaxe. These upgrades are getting expensive quickly. We already can't afford a new one, but that pickaxe should carry it. Now between the two of us, we're going places. We're on mine level 4, but we're going deep fast. So it's probably worth it to bring some of the other drills up to at least golden shovel level. That way they're all doing a little bit of damage and I auto click too far. But now it just free falls straight to the bottom. All the ore gets one-shotted, so we're making progress quick. Auto rotate's only $12 million to upgrade. Now it's going faster than ever. I guess all the damage upgrades we got along the way probably didn't hurt either. We can also give it another 10% damage, and that's going to help everything. I've also spent a large amount of money, many millions, upgrading our crystal chance to 2%. So we'll start to see a lot more of those. I feel like we also need some swing power. ore. It's kind of boring when it goes straight down. Let's have it swinging back and forth rapidly. That was maybe a mistake, because now we're not going down nearly as quickly. We're going from side to side, and I want depth. But at least this way we'll take advantage of more of the crystals and everything that forms and just make a lot more money. Even basic clicker upgrades are $32 million at this point. The next one's 50. I guess we do need to figure out what comes after the drill. It's now a copper pickaxe. Well, we're gonna let it run like this for a long time and come back to an absolute fortune. That didn't take long at all, 4.6 billion. And that means we can take our damage from 32,000 probably up quite a bit. There's 34,000 and a few more clicks, 37.5. It's crazy to think that even though we're doing all of this damage, we're still not absolutely destroying the ore, which is coming up on level 50. Anyways, let's spend $200 million seeing if we can find the next pickaxe, and we can't because it's really expensive. So let's sit back and relax for a while. An hour later, we have $4.7 billion. So let's see what our pickaxe turns into. A golden pickaxe, that's already up to 1.3 billion, then a red pickaxe, which still isn't enough to break a lot of these blocks, not in one shot. But we can get a massive bonus to our prestige again. Now we have a 40,000% bonus, and as soon as we click, 800. It's been about 10 seconds and we already have $5 million. Every click now is 50,000. A minute later, that jumps all the way up to 65,000. It's very important at this point that we buy more auto speed, so that's going to be $82 million worth, and that thing's moving. Then we just need to give it a little bit of damage and it'll be going straight to Australia. That's a little better. Now it's basically in freefall mode. It's insane how quickly we made $200 million. So let's buy scaling, 10% damage for 130. And then also just more clicking power, and we're up to 72,000. A few minutes later, we have a solid $6 billion. And we're back on level 50 mining away. So let's upgrade one of our drills for $6 billion, all the way to the red pick. And even that isn't really enough to get us moving very quickly. It is shooting through the dirt, but not very fast. So we'll leave this thing running for an eternity.